Oh, we're back.
Yo.
Flash.
Welcome back. Now you're in the after show.
You're with us now.
Watch what happens.
What's going to happen?
Live.
More Weird Al parodies. Okay, back to that discussion.
Okay.
What are hot songs right now? Like what's Bad Bunny doing?
I've been listening to the new Doja Cat.
Okay.
Oh,
She has a song. It goes,
Yeah, what's that big song?
I bring the drip with wet vagina.
Okay, so he would do I'm taking a quick trip to China.
Yeah,
It would be like he's just having a good time
vacation
in Shanghai.
Yeah.
I will say that driving to work this morning, I was listening to football, and there's like a halftime thing, and they said, "Okay, we're brought to you by iHeartRadio, so we're gonna tell you the top 5 songs streaming right now."
Oh.
And I was like, "Okay," and it was all I have no idea. And then I got to Taylor Swift all of a sudden.
Yeah,
randomly.
the NFL has a deal worked out with Taylor Swift right now.
I don't. This is not an NFL thing because this was on the radio. Like it's an iHeartRadio thing. But it was like, don't know this song, don't know this song, don't know this song. Cruel Summer, which came out like 10 years ago, and then don't know this song. I was like, I don't know what I guess I'm out.
It's officially old.
I'm out.
Dude, this happened to us when we were driving back from like LA or Anaheim or something like that.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
just put like what are the top songs on right now? And it was all like 2 artists, and we had no idea what they were. Like, never heard
it
of
was
them.
what's the rapper?
Oh,
not Lil Durk? Seriously,
I think it was.
We were listening to the top 100.
Lil
What's the
Binky.
top 100? And 90% of it was Lil Durk.
Yeah. And
It was like, can we get a non-Durk track?
yeah.
And then we got Bad Bunny.
Yep.
Again, wasn't totally my thing, but there was I could hear some star power in there.
Mhm.
I could hear some like, all right, okay, this is something. And then back to Lil Durk, and they all sounded the same. Like every track was similar to the others.
Yeah. I mean, I a lot of times like I honestly don't like the major stuff, whatever, until my kids, this is a while ago, but put on Dua Lipa Future Nostalgia. I'm like, this album fucking rules.
Okay.
And I'm not a pop person, but this was great.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Dua Lipa.
Oh, okay.
But for the most part, and that's an old album at this point, but I don't know anything. They keep talking about Ice Spice. I don't know who Ice Spice
You don't know
is.
Ice Spice?
I don't know Ice Spice.
You know about Ice Spice has a drink with Dunkin' Donuts that has like 80 grams of sugar in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to drink that like right now.
I know who that is, but I never heard any shit.
Ice Spice is big right now. I don't know. Sexy Red.
Like I know a lot of musicians that are big right now, but not like top 40 big. I just don't know that. You know what I mean? People are talking about 100 Gex. I'm very familiar with that, but is that top 40? I don't think that's top 40.
No.
You know.
Put it in that top 500 albums of all time, and then I'll eventually listen to it. That's the only way it's happening at this point.
Exactly. rank it in there.
Pop music is what's like charting now, and like
it's always been the
hip
case,
hop
though.
and trap and stuff.
I mean, the Beatles is pop music.
Back when it was
Back
first
then,
released,
yeah.
yeah.
And parents didn't get it. Old people
And
didn't get it.
people like us were like, "What is this?
Yeah, what the fuck is this shit?
What is
Olivia
mop
Rodrigo,
tops?
Olivia Rodrigo's got a new
I
album
listened
right
to
now.
I listened to Guts, but not as good as the first one.
I feel like I'm not hearing much about that.
That's
I think Taylor took the new cycle. We're not going to talk about Taylor Swift.
you brought it up.
You brought it. You
I
brought
know.
it up before
I
him,
set
though.
my boundaries. They've been set.
You incepted it into his
Let
mind.
the conversation.
Yeah, Shuba's right. Let's get Witch's Brew on the top 100.
Yeah.
we could do
I
it.
was laughing really hard though that there was a headline this weekend that were like Scorsese's 3.5 hour movie that came out did better than they projected. It did pretty good.
It's good.
But they were like, sorry, Scorsese, bigger success than he thought, but still number 2 next to Taylor in a shocking upset. And then people on Twitter were like, yeah, really shocking. The biggest musician in the world did a little better than
the most famous person on the planet.
Martin Scorsese's 3.5 hour movie.
Yeah. I know you said no Taylor, but I did go to that movie.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
Did you dance in the front row?
And did you run around in circles?
Did you get up and give a bracelet out?
But people did.
Okay.
And honestly,
Did you go?
Everyone's like, oh, that must have been annoying. It's like, do you think I give a, go ahead.
Yeah, you expected that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Go crazy. Go do whatever you want to do because I'm not going to miss the plot. It's just a concert. Like
They packaged it that way.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they sold. I mean, I went to the
Totally.
thing. I bought my kids their little drinks. I bought them little popcorn tubs, Taylor Swift all over it. Then they had light up sticks for $3 with their faces on. I'm like, fuck,
Smart.
let's get them.
Yeah.
So like they were like waving around and dancing and having the best time. It's like this is not like a movie. Like go ahead and you cannot fuck this up as far as I'm concerned. I'm not going to
concert experience.
Could you hear
VR.
them singing over the movie?
They were singing so loud.
People were singing along. Yeah.
Yeah, they were having,
that's
but
what's
they're
happening
having the
at these
best time,
screenings.
which is fine. Like I don't care.
No, of
Like,
course, of course.
I'm not here.
Yeah.
That's what you would expect. It's not like your daughter's dance recital and they're up in front of you and you can't see.
And to me, it's like I wasn't able to be there with them at the concert. Like I would have liked to have been to see them, but I could see them at this, and it was fun to see them sing the songs and jump around and have a good time. So
I follow. I think it's Beyond Fest on Twitter or something like that, and they're normally pretty film bro, like you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even they were like, yo, people singing and fucking dancing and smiling during this movie, like there's nothing wrong with this. You know, it's like this is how it was designed.
Yeah, this is fine. I've never been to a theater experience like this.
People kept posting clips to kind of like make fun of it, and it was like, well, yeah, I mean, it is funny to see it, but you know, let it.
But I will say that like when we saw Jackass, people are yelling out through the entire movie, but it's a different experience.
Totally
like,
different energy.
Is like they're about to eat couch dinner, and everyone's like, no, don't do that. You know?
That made it a communal experience.
And this was the same. I would say it's similar as it is to Jackass, where it's like
it's a visceral.
It's a visceral thing.
Not visceral, but you know what I'm saying.
We're watching this as a group together, and it's you can't fuck it up. You can't fuck it up.
It's not just a movie.
Yeah, I will say though, last thing I'll say about this fucking thing. I've never seen a concert filmed in this way, where like the shots were incredible.
Really?
Like I was so impressed by the cinematography.
The camera crew.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess they filmed it in 3 nights, and they did like a close-up night. They did like a middle shot night, and they did a wide shot. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was like I've never seen anything filmed that way. It was fucking dope.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It was
well, yeah. And again, I want to say I set my boundaries.
Sorry.
Not to talk about it. You talked about it.
I did.
So it just really goes to show you nothing matters.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That glow sticks thing for the singers, kind of identify with you on that. We were given those when we saw Gaia aboard the Halcyon.
Yep.
The Galactic Star Cruiser.
Ooh,
you saw
Gaia.
Gaia? Who's Gaia? Well, everybody in the galaxy knows Gaia.
Sorry.
She's the biggest like kind of pop singer. She's
I didn't know there was a show. There was a show.
Yo, a whole
at dinner.
musical
It was a
dinner show.
When you had dinner, it was we've got the biggest singer across the galaxy. That's their Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And it was a Twi'lek woman.
Yeah.
that came out.
Ooh.
And so they had
This is very Plata Laguna from Fifth Element.
they had
totally.
People who saw it because she sang in English too. She translated it, and they were like, "This feels more Fifth Element than Star Wars."
Right.
It really did.
Yeah.
That's an iconic scene.
I think it was by design too. I think they went, "Look, everyone here just loves sci-fi.
Yeah.
Like it can emulate that, and it's okay because they're not getting that anywhere else."
Yeah, right.
So they had a Rhodian playing as her DJ. Garrett, it was like the Greedo type creature.
Yeah.
And then she
Oh,
would
I
come
know
out.
Rhodians.
Yeah,
when
and
I
then
see
she
him.
came out and was like, "Welcome to the new world. Welcome to the new." And she sang.
That's amazing. I didn't know there were like shows packed with the dinners.
Oh yeah,
That's sick.
Yeah. At both dinners there was something.
Yeah, some entertainment.
And then after dinner on the second night was when it broke into. There was a show in the main atrium.
That's
so,
like finale.
So we're actually
right?
eating, and sirens went off. Put your fucking
All the power
food
goes
down.
out. Yeah.
That
Get the
was
fuck outta
that
here.
might have been my favorite moment of the weekend because it was like, oh, this is actually like kind of like a problem.
Yeah.
Everybody
Like,
to the
you know,
atrium.
Everything
like,
else
this
is
an
scheduled,
emergency.
and that was just like no, put the fucking cake down. And we had to like red lights, and that was why that before the experience, they told you a million times outside of the hotel, hey, real alerts sound like this, and they played an example.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't hear that and the work lights come on, it's all part of the story.
It's all
Don't-
story.
don't freak out.
But if you hear this, bring, fluorescence going on.
Please,
That's
locate
real.
your exit.
Nothing else is, so don't worry about it.
Okay,
Okay, they
okay.
tell you 100 times.
That's good.
So that's why that was
I
so
bet
fun.
people still got panicked.
Yeah.
So I still, he talked about Taylor Swift. I brought
Balance
mine
it
to
out.
the table where I said I'd never talk
Hey.
about the Star Wars Hotel again.
You brought
We met in the
balance to
middle.
the force.
There it is. There it
Thank
is.
you.
Hey.
Anyway, we had those sticks, and then someone in the chat said they had them for Killers of the Flower Moon too. So that's cool.
Oh,
That's cool.
I really wanted to see it, but just didn't have time.
Kevin,
Yeah.
do we have any goodies?
Yeah. I think.
Goodies?
Everyone who's watching, and as we said earlier, this is our first time simulcasting to YouTube.
That's right.
Kind of a
Hello,
new thing we're
YouTube.
trying.
Birds.
Seems to be working.
YouTubians.
But yeah, if you've never seen us before, we have a P.O. box. Jesus.
What is this?
P.O. Box 7. It's Mega64 P.O. Box 713090, Santee, California 92072. You could send stuff and we'll open it. Rolla Jones, thanks for your sub.
Thanks for
Yeah.
subbing.
It's got some sick art on
Look
the
at
front.
yeah. What is this? Look at that. That's sick. We got Marcus on the box. Whoa. All right.
What's Marcus saying in that expression, Sean?
He's saying whoosh.
Oh, it's a whoosh. That's a whoosh. I was hoping you were going to do the voice, too.
Okay.
That's the only voice.
I tried to get him
voice
to
is
do the voice. He
Rocco.
won't do the voice.
I don't know. I lost it. I don't know how to do it anymore.
I know someone who's pretty animated about it.
What?
There might be a note in there, I think.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry.
I think there is. I thought I saw something in there. Either way,
Wow,
it's all
there's a slip of paper.
dibs
on-
rules.
Dibs. There is it's a Knott's TV tray.
What
Di-
the
di-
fuck?
Knott's
dibs.
Berry
With a
Farm?
ring
What?
that says- is it racist? And I don't know. I haven't
What's
looked at-
under it?
Oh,
Okay, Indian chief.
yeah.
Okay, well, you know.
Look at that.
But what era is that from?
That's got to be the
That's
60s or 70s.
old. That's
Wow,
old.
that is
that
definitely
is sick.
60s, 70s.
I can't wait to see who Lord Divius decides.
Oh yeah, I'm the new Divius. And I
We
think
got
I
the
know
San
where this is going.
Francisco Giants, Gigantes.
Gigantes.
Yeah, you can have that.
This is it's our looks like our head coach is gonna go work for the Giants now.
Is that
so
a
we're losing
pennant?
our head coach, so it's a pennant.
That's
so
what you
I
call a pennant?
Dude,
So I'm a little sad about it, but this is
Bruce
actually really
Bochy's
cool.
leaving, dude.
It's not Bruce Bochy. He says it Rangers.
Why do they call it a pennant? Why not just a flag? Triangle flag.
The penitent man shall pass.
You're right, Kevin. That's why.
Oh shit! Oh, here's a
penitent
note right
man.
here. I found it. Yo, Mega64 got some goodies for you guys. You can split the tapes between whoever wants them. Me. The Knott's tray is for Rocco.
Okay.
I have rolled many joints while listening to the podcast on that.
Okay.
How's that table?
Have you ever thought about
What's
making
that
a
smell
tray?
like?
A joint rolling tray. Hey, you know what? We'll see you on Mega64 20, maybe. We'll see what we can do.
Rocco
here.
can do a joint rolling tutorial on his new tray.
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Love you guys. See you in Sacramento. Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you, Jesse.
I love
Yeah.
that they got Independence Hall on here, considering that's like outside the park gates.
Yeah.
No one's going there. Do we have a close up on that camera?
I can get it. I think it's right there.
Oh, look at that. Handsome.
Do you want me to get on it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
We do have
What the?
Lord and
that
Savior
Jesus Christ?
Jesus Christ.
Does he have a pull string?
Yeah. Oh, there's a pull string. This is old too.
This is old.
Now, what does Jesus say? Can I get this pull string out?
Do unto others as
How do you get?
you would have.
That's not pull string.
Oh, is it just a button?
Where-
Maybe you
I
press.
don't want to press Jesus.
Press on.
Rolla Jones, are you serious? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
Wait.
It sounds like he's out of batteries.
His batteries.
No, this is what Jesus is talking.
He's resurrecting.
Wait, what? You're pushing it?
That's not it.
Wow, that's Jesus?
You're missing it. Jesus is talking and you're missing it. Go ahead. Okay. All right. Jesus can go here.
All right, put Jesus there.
Yes.
He looks good.
Jesus
Was,
goes
did
there.
you say it was Rolla Jones that sent this?
No,
No,
Rolla
Jesse.
Jones did
Oh, he gave a bunch of subs.
Rolla Jones give more subs.
Oh, okay.
He like
okay.
gifted
Awesome.
10 subs.
Now
or
here's some VHS tapes. Now usually, I just got a VHS VCR.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
you,
say VHS player. It's VCR.
you and Derek are like rediscovering the format.
What? Rock, Fuel, and Fire.
What
That's a
the hell?
2 VHS collection.
That's a lot of
Wow.
stuff.
Looks like crazy car derby shit. That's pretty sick.
Two set tape.
That's pretty sick.
Sorry, 2 tape set.
It's like Titanic.
Why is it
or
called
JFK on 2 VHS.
Did you ever have? I had Scarface. It was 2 cassettes.
Ooh,
2
ooh,
VHS
ooh, ooh.
cassettes.
Wild America. That one's mine.
Ooh,
Okay, this one is that's a clearly
You
a
like
Sean
that?
one. Photographing wildlife. That's gonna be.
Sounds like a snooze fest.
Shut up.
Nice.
That's a good one for me. Next, we got VR Troopers on VHS.
Wow, computer captive.
That's
Computer
pretty-
captive.
I have that.
Do you
You
have-
do?
Yep, already
you
have
have that?
And then the last one is Dementia 13.
I have that movie.
Do you?
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you have it on VHS?
No, I have it on DVD.
Whoa.
Oh, like an idiot.
I thought this was a Troma movie, though.
I don't know. Oops.
Oh, no, this is Francis Ford Coppola?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a different movie.
And here, Elton John. I'm gonna take that one for myself too. It's the Elton John live concert. We'll see if this is better than Taylor Swift's concert filming wise. I'm just by the cinematography alone.
Elton.
And quality.
This is Roger Corman, though, directing.
Really?
This is probably good.
Jesse, thank you. That's awesome. Very cool stuff. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
I really have been enjoying watching more VHSs. So thank you,
Yeah. Thank you again for this tray. This tray is awesome.
dude. I think there's still drugs on it.
Maybe.
Some
It
resin?
smells great.
What does it smell like?
It smells like
Skunk?
my uncle's garage.
Hey.
Dude, not to have their A game on for their merch, even back then. Like
Yeah.
they made so much, they still make stuff like this. It's awesome.
I also love that they point out Corner Monument. It's a statue of a guy. Like, that's an attraction, is the corner outside the park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Statue of like a prospector and a donkey or something like that. That's out there just above. That was carved like back in the beginning. And it's still up there, but no longer has a Knott's Berry Farm sign under it. Do you know why?
Why?
I didn't know until a few days ago when someone told me. Yeah, someone crashed into it like 2 years ago, and they've still not made a new one. It used to have the big Knott's logo, the
Yeah,
classic
yeah.
Knott's logo. And so, someone plowed
Oh,
cars
no.
for that.
Classic.
And
Well, at least the sign got plowed and not the cool statue.
Yeah, I think the statue might have fallen, but it's
But
like
it
heavy.
survived. Yeah.
Yeah, it's heavy duty.
What's up, Garrett?
It's not rock. It's a 2-disc set
Disc.
called Rockin' Racing and Fuel and Fire.
Oh.
But you can't tell that from the cover of the thing.
No, it says
so
Rock, Fuel,
it
and
just says
Fire.
Rock, Fuel, Fire, but it's Rockin' Racing, and the second disc is Fuel and Fire.
That's sick.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're labeled wrong too. We got Crash and Crunch. Someone didn't rewind.
Uh-oh.
That's a $1 charge.
Yeah. We'll get you.
Crash and Crunch.
That's so funny. Crash and
I
Crunch.
when I worked at Blockbuster, never did that. Never charged.
Yeah,
It
it's
was like,
bullshit.
we just threw it in the machine.
Yeah, there's a machine that does it so fast.
Yeah.
Well, no, if they don't do it, that's we need to charge them at
When
$1.
it's
Isn't
It's
that
gonna
crazy
take
to think
time.
about that you worked at Blockbuster when there was
Tapes.
VHS?
VHS
Yeah.
tapes.
Right at the end of that.
I mean, I know that DVD was more prevalent at the time, but,
No, but there were people who
Yeah, still.
insisted, nope,
Yeah.
I'm doing tape. I'm not rebuying all my movies. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to sell tapes anymore. Well, then I'm done with movies. All
I
right.
done
guarantee.
with movies.
I guarantee you're not.
they've made all the ones I want to see.
Yeah.
Guess they're not going to see movies anymore. I had that said to me so many times. Well, I guess that's it for us in movies. It's like our favorite thing to do every week. We watch a movie. I guess that's over.
I guess that's over. There's
Yeah.
literally no solution.
There's
for
no
this.
way.
Yeah, and I felt, and this is dickhead Rocco coming out, but I was like, we have a DVD player for $50. Like, you don't have to rebuy your old movies, but just like the
New ones.
Rent new
the
ones.
new ones will all play. No, it's no. We made our bed.
You sure did.
You sure did. Take
Yep.
care.
Enjoy your
And
floppy
they-
disk and your
And
And
VHS.
they would
Luddites.
describe to me. They would describe to me like, we have a room like full of VHS. Like we have just an entire like a video store in our house. Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
okay.
I mean, that's awesome.
It's still cool.
You could still buy DVDs on top of that. You don't have to rebuy any of that stuff. No, it's over. It's over. Okay. What really I think set people off though, why it pissed people off so bad, like already is a new format and they were fighting it.
Yeah.
But it was truthfully the awkward transition of Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring on VHS.
And
we got
then,
it.
yeah.
2 Towers. We got one on VHS, and Return of the King did not come out on VHS. We did not get it. Matrix trilogy. The Matrix one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that had been out for years.
Yeah.
But then that same year, 03, Matrix Reloaded on VHS. When are you getting the third one? We got DVD on that. Like it was a 6-month period where it all ended. There was, and so it was a year of series. There were all these stories that like, when is the third one coming? I had to tell at multiple levels tell people the third one's not going to be on tape.
I will say though, The Matrix is what sold DVDs.
Yeah.
The first one.
That first one coming out on
Yeah.
DVD
Yep.
was everyone was like, I have to get this.
Do we all
movie.
have that? I
Yeah.
still have
It's
mine.
the same one.
And it was the cardboard
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
You clip out the thing and fold open
With
the
the,
cardboard
the
and stuff.
purple
Everybody had
grain.
that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the most selling DVD of all time, I'm
Yeah.
sure. It
Yeah.
has to be.
Hey, people are bringing up the prequels. I thought we got a copy of Attack of the Clones on VHS. I thought we did, but I think by the time Revenge of the Sith came, it was like, no, that's that.
Yeah.
I have my first, The Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
My only copy of The Phantom Menace is a VHS.
Really?
And then that was around the
I had
time
that too, yeah.
where I had switched to DVD, and then I got, what was the second one called? You just named it. But Attack of the Clones.
yeah.
I got that
On DVD.
On DVD, yeah.
That
And then-
was the first movie I went through the suffering of rebuying it.
Oh,
Mhm.
really?
Because as a kid, I saved up like, oh, that VHS is coming out. Boom. And then, you get it and it's like not widescreen. It's not, whatever. And then it was only like a year or two later, it was like, it's coming to DVD. Oh, shit. And the amount of extras on it, there's a whole second disc, which again, at the time was, what? There's a whole second disc of just the making of the movie.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Shit.
who wants to buy the VHS from me? That was the first time that had ever
Trying
happened.
to get
me.
rid
Like,
of
oh,
those.
I got to trade one format for another. I can't. If I ever watch this on VHS again, I'm a fucking loser. Where's the DVD? And that was one of the best DVDs ever because it was so. I remember opening the case and there was a booklet inside how to get the most out of your Star Wars Episode 1 DVD. It was like a player's guide to like, here's
Damn.
all the shit. It ain't like that now.
No.
It's so crazy how far we've come from that, where it literally had a paper thing. Here's what to do. And also on certain dates, if you put your DVD in your computer, it'll take you to a special website where it's a live thing with ILM people and stuff like that. It was
Mhm.
I mean, I
advanced.
remember going to our friend from high school, Corey's house, and her
Yeah.
dad got one, and they had Contact on DVD, and
Yeah.
it was us just going through the menus, like, oh my god, you can select if you want
Production
commentary
stills.
or
Yeah.
production stills, or like a trailer. You can just choose a trailer you want to watch. Like, it was
Yeah.
the coolest shit.
Yeah.
And
it was
then-
really cool.
For me, it was The Matrix. And to me, Star Wars was such a benchmark for home theater because it was THX. It was, you know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
like all the stuff that they made specifically like, oh, we want the highest quality sound. We want whatever. They were always technical, whatever. And I remember A Dark Day was finally after, God, that came out in like 01, the episode 1 DVD. It was the whole time it was, when's the old ones? When are we getting the fucking
Yeah.
trilogy that we want?
Mhm.
When is that? Then Attack of the Clones came out. Are we getting the original trilogy? No, still no. Okay.
Yeah, it took forever.
And then it was 2004, the year before Revenge of the Sith,
Yeah.
that, all right, the original trilogy in one box set. And it had like, still maybe my favorite cover.
Yeah, the
Full
Darth
box
Vader.
set.
Yeah.
It's just silver, Vader's helmet.
Yeah.
It's almost like sad Vader, you know? And it's the whole trilogy. Oh, and then that was coming out. And days before, I remember people going, they replaced Anakin in the movie. What?
Yeah.
It's the young actor now. It was like,
It's the special edition version, and they've even gone in more.
yeah. And that was the beginning of, oh, he's going to change shit every time they release
Fuck
it.
yeah, he
That's
is.
what he's doing. Because he did it when they got re-released in 97. But
Yeah.
in 2004, it was like, oh, he's not done? Yeah, there's Gungans in Return of the Jedi now, too. What the fuck?
Yeah.
it was just like, what is happening? Oh, yeah, and then it came to Blu-ray in 2011.
Yeah.
And then that was, the Ewoks blink now. Is this guy just looking for shit to do?
Yeah. He's just bored.
But that was where I, and I always, if I really like a movie, I'll some people don't like to rebuy movies or, but if it's a movie I love, I'll get the better version. If I get, that was where I drew the line because the Blu-ray box set came out. I was like, dude, they're all in HD, all 6. Fuck, that's awesome. And it was, oh, did you hear they added him yelling no in Return of the Jedi when he attacks the Emperor? Now he screams no. Oh, I won't buy that. And it's like, oh, but they changed it before. I'm like, but that's
The straw that broke.
that's
the
my
camel's
favorite
back.
scene in my favorite trilogy of movies. So now you're creatively ruining the things that I love. So why am I buying it?
Mhm.
And I didn't buy it. My parents, I still lived with them at the time, were like, you're gonna buy. Everyone told me, dude, you're Star Wars fan, you're gonna buy it. I never bought it. I held to that. I did not have those movies in HD forever.
Yeah.
And now I have the 4K scans or whatever
Oh, there
that
you
someone
go.
did on. I'm not telling you where I got them.
They're special. All right. We got a dealer for the
Anyway.
despecialized dealer. Kevin's my
my
dealer.
dad bought Metallica S&M on DVD before we had DVD player because he said one day,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
one day I'll be able
Oh.
to watch this.
I had
Yeah.
a ton of DVDs before I had a player, but
Yeah.
I knew I'm getting a PS2.
Yeah, I was gonna say PS2. I didn't have any before, but the day I got a PS2,
Same.
we went to the store and rented a DVD.
But I remember going to Fry's and being like, I was obsessed with Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I love Terry Gilliam. And I actually bought a Monty Python box set and a copy of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas that I had on DVD for I want to say 6 months before I got my first DVD player. Just waiting. They just sat there and they waited until I got a PS2.
I remember I bought at Music Trader before that. I think that was
Oh,
not
that was
thing
a
anymore.
great
No,
San
it's
Diego
not a thing
chain.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it used to be. But they had every Star Trek movie ever made on DVD, and it was like $170. And I remember I bought that for my dad for Christmas.
Oh, that's sick.
And he sat me down and said, "This is such a great present. Covers it. Never buy me a present ever again. This is too much. Like you shouldn't have done this. Thank you."
That's awesome.
So I have never bought him a present
ever again.
Wow,
no, I
you
have.
got
No,
out
I'm
of
joking.
that.
I have.
I can remember first of each format. I want to ask you guys.
Yeah.
First DVD. First VHS. I was when I was born. They were just there. VHS.
Yeah,
was
my
out.
parents
So
just
I
had
can't,
those.
can't tell you
Yeah.
that.
Same with
Can't tell you that.
records.
First DVD. In one store, I got my own DVD player. I saved. Oh no! Even before I had my own DVD player, I'm sorry. I saved up my own money and got Weird Al the music video collection, and I think Willy Wonka.
Okay.
And maybe in the same thing, it was Tenchi Muyo in Love. First anime that I had seen came out on DVD, and I think I got those at the same time. There was like a sale or something, and those were the first DVDs I got. First Blu-ray I got was, I believe, the Prestige.
Oh,
PS3. I'd just gotten the PS3, I think.
Oh, you didn't get Ballad of Ricky Bobby?
No. I didn't get the PS3 that came with that.
You didn't get that?
Nope.
That was my first Blu-ray because it came with that
That
PS3.
was just day one, I think.
Talladega Nights.
But I should say, before the Blu-ray, I got my first HD DVD. I did have a couple of
Ooh,
those.
you
Yeah, I
And that
still
was-
have a couple of those.
Yeah,
It was
you-
King Kong. Because it
Yeah.
came,
It
because
came with the player for
You-
Xbox.
I remember, dude, you just flashed me back to your bedroom floor
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that player with King Kong sitting next to it. It was like, you're the only one I knew that had that.
yeah. And first 4K Blu-ray was what's the movie? Fuck.
that sounds like
Amy,
Yeah.
Amy Adams.
Is it a porn?
Amy Adams with the Dune director.
Villeneuve.
Arrival.
Oh,
Arrival.
that's
That
a
was my.
movie.
I got that because it came with a regular Blu-ray too, and I'm like, well, at some point, I didn't have 4K anything. I was like, at some point, I will.
My first DVD I bought, I think, was Simpsons season 1.
Okay.
Wow.
Good start.
Thank you. First Blu-ray I bought was Planet Earth.
Oh, iconic first Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Iconic first Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And
You
then
wanna see
first
HD.
4K. I still don't have a 4K
You don't have one?
TV. So
You don't have a 4K Blu-ray.
or Blu-ray.
You haven't. Okay.
I have not bought a Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray.
I already said mine as far as DVD and Blu-ray, but 4K Blu-ray, I think I got last year the Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I don't have.
CG?
I only have two.
Oh, okay.
Blu. No, that Death Island is probably my second.
Oh, really?
The only 4Ks I have
still
are
haven't
Resident
seen
Evil.
that. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Death Island was great. Oh my god.
I enjoy those CG movies.
All of the
I-
characters
like
are
they're
back.
all. I enjoy
Yeah.
them about the same amount, but I love that they
They're
still
fun.
make them. Yeah.
It's all four main characters together, and then throw in Rebecca, the fan favorite as well. Like
Yeah.
that was one of the better CG movies.
Yeah.
Death Island.
Kevin, do you remember?
I think the first VHS I bought with my own money is probably Goofy Movie.
Goofy
Oh.
movie.
Oh,
I remember I bought that with my own money. I wanted it.
yeah, that's a good.
yeah.
I think mine was Space Jam.
Okay.
Honestly, by that point, I could save
I
money. You know what I
think-
mean?
Mine was UHF.
Really?
I think so.
VHS.
That was a rare.
Yeah.
That was a
Oh,
rare
it
tape.
was Wayne's
Oh,
World
yeah.
for me.
Okay.
Oh, Wayne's World's a good one.
Yeah.
DVD. I know the first DVD I ever saw was Charlie's Angels because we rented that. As soon as I got a PS2,
Yeah.
we're like, oh, we need a DVD. Let's go get it. And they had some movies on DVD at the rental store. And so we rented Charlie's Angels. And I remember the menu was the most basic DVD. Like it was just
Yeah.
like play, chapter, and like exit or something like that. And that was it.
That's all you have.
Blu-ray, I'm not sure what the first one I actually got was. But the 4K I think was actually, same as John, Planet Earth 2 on 4K.
Ooh.
Oh, Planet Earth 2.
that was
Did
it.
you hear they just announced 3?
Oh,
Did it
really?
really?
4K Blu-ray.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it aired somewhere
I-
already, but it's on 4K.
This is
Cool.
gonna sound so stupid. I was so excited. I probably watched the trailer for Planet Earth 2 10 billion times.
Oh,
I
trailer.
thought
That
the
is
trailer-
such a good
The trailer
trailer.
rules.
That is such a
It's
good trailer.
great.
Huh.
Impeccable.
I
Yeah.
have not seen it.
Really?
I haven't
2?
watched a single episode of it
Yeah.
because I'm waiting for my 4K TV one day.
Yeah.
And I'll
Hey, wait, and
I'm
then
gonna watch
you can pop that into your PS5.
And now they're like, I don't have my 4K TV. My TV's great though. It's a really good TV.
4K TVs are pretty cheap now, though. Like,
I know it's
They're-
like $200, but I'm
yeah.
like,
It's
my
a
TV's so
standard.
good. So I'm just gonna wait.
Eventually.
One day I'll get a 4K TV.
One of ours we'll get a new one and we'll give Sean.
I should just
our
skip
old
4K and get to. I was going right to 8K.
Yeah, you
This-
should.
No, I'm even worried about 4K.
because that'll be cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were playing 8K at when we went to Osaka in 2019. Sean, we went to do a store, and there was one TV playing like a piano concert, and they're like 8K.
This is the 8K.
We're playing
I
8K.
remember that.
But I've looked online, like what can you watch, and it's like some sports. This is all in like Japan.
Yeah.
Some sports, and then like there's a channel that has certain movies that they got an 8K version of. One of them was 2001, which I did think was cool. I'd love to see that.
But it doesn't. It looks. The piano, at least, the footage we saw, I was like, this looks good.
I mean, it looked
At what
amazing.
point can
Yeah,
your
but it's like, I mean,
eye not tell?
it's
Diminishing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Everything I've heard is 4K might be the last physical format ever. They could technically do 8K, but they said like after that, that's it. Like there are certain things you could squeeze that resolution out of, but past that, it's not going to be worth it at any level.
there will never be another standard to HD.
Yeah, yeah.
That jump. Once you saw that,
Yeah.
everyone's like, well, I have to get that one.
Yeah.
There's no other option for me
Yeah.
from my
That-
TV that's
yeah.
like, CRT TV.
VHS to DVD was no brainer. I don't want to deal with tapes anymore. Oh, this replaces that.
And it looks
Done
great,
deal.
yeah.
That's why it was such a big format. You didn't even have to sell anyone on it.
Yeah.
Done. DVD to Blu-ray was frustrating for me because it was like, oh my God, it's all in HD now. Fuck. Stuff looks incredible now. And I feel like I was telling people all the time and they're like, what's wrong with DVD? It's fine. Have you watched this on Blu-ray? Have you seen,
Yeah.
that was frustrating. I felt like I kept telling people to nothing. But then once you really saw it, it was like, okay,
Yeah.
this is awesome. 4K is enthusiast. It's really like,
Right.
and I have 4K Blu-rays that are like, oh my God. E.T. for some reason. Like,
Oh, it looks amazing.
If they shot a movie and they still have like the negative of it,
Yeah.
you'll never see Mallrats.
'Cause, yeah.
It looks unbelievable in 4K Blu-ray.
Yeah,
Because
I
film
just watched
negatives
that.
are like, you can scan that in like 16K.
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
Like,
That's what Christopher Nolan always talks about. He's just like, I still shoot on film because it's technically the highest
Yeah.
quality
you
format
can take
on
from.
Earth. Yeah. And they'll still be able to do that with his movies, even down the road.
That Mallrats 4K is amazing. I just
Yeah.
watched that version of it. Me and
Yeah.
Trish got that, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
like this shouldn't be in 4K.
Yeah.
It doesn't deserve it.
There's movies like, someone mentioned The Shining. Yeah. But that's like not a huge surprise. It's like,
Of course.
Kubrick. Oh, we shot it
Criterion
really
shit,
good.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Mallrats. Every now and then there's a one that just like ET, like I said, popped in ET, and it was like this ugly fucker is just popping off the TV. This looks almost 3D. Damn. Oh, people in the chat asking about Best Buy not carrying physical movies anymore.
That got announced last like 2 weeks ago. I
yeah,
think.
yeah. I mean, go nuts. Keep doing less stuff that makes me shop at your thing.
I haven't been
Okay.
in the store in
Oh,
years, and
I
now
walked in during Comic-Con to
Yeah.
get we needed something for the booth.
Yeah, yeah.
Hadn't been in forever, and it's like, why is it only just dryers and refrigerators? Like, what the fuck am I?
I feel like last year they just kept doing things that are like, oh, these were the only reasons I'm still coming in.
Yeah.
And now you're getting rid of those. I don't need to set foot in your store anymore.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
The
like,
only time I do is, I want to get a game for pickup because I don't want to wait for Amazon. Okay. And as I've said to Kevin, I even had a bad experience the last couple times I did that where I
Same.
got there and it was like something weird going on.
yeah.
Granted, that's not every time, whatever. I'm not basing all of it off that, but still, even that, a little weird. That's the only time I ever go in there. They killed the rewards. They killed, no physical. I mean, on Black Friday, I would, to be fair, either go in. I would either pop into the store, go on their website, a bunch of 4K Blu-rays are $10. Well,
Yeah.
okay, I'll buy a ton of those. I guess that's not the highest margin thing, but without that, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to get from them.
Yeah.
TVs. It's like all
I go to
of
Costco
the
for that,
players
like-
and all of the equipment, but none of the media.
Yeah.
Even
Because, I mean, it's all streaming now.
Yeah.
even the joke is like Best Buy always had those rooms that you could test out TVs in and
Yeah.
stuff like
The
that.
The Magnolia home theater
and you would
entertainment
go test
room.
it out and you go, okay, I'm gonna go to Costco to buy it now. Like-
No,
Yeah,
totally.
yeah.
You're
You know what
absolutely
they should
right.
do, and I'm not even joking, is the collection. People want vinyl records and they want VHS now. And cassettes, honestly.
Yeah.
They should just rebrand. Like, hey, you know what? The only place you can get the Barbie movie on VHS is Best Buy.
Yeah.
And people will go
Yeah.
and get that on VHS
I
for
mean,
sure.
It's not
Yeah.
the same thing you're talking about, but they did that. They've been doing that with steelbooks for a while. It's like, hey, only place you can get a steel, like Barbie or whatever, in a collectible steelbook,
Yeah.
metal package. Best Buy. They've been doing that for every big
They
movie,
would.
and
I mean,
it worked. People
Honestly, you could
There's a
tell me,
whole market.
hey, Sean, there's like an Oppenheimer on VHS. I would be tempted
Yeah.
to get that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would.
The theater I love going to in LA, the New Beverly, and again, it's like a small theater. They only run old movies.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I waited with bated breath in November, Thanksgiving. Are they playing in? This was my wish list, my prayer out in the universe. Is this theater going to play 35 millimeter Planes, Trains, and Automobiles for Thanksgiving? And the answer was yes. The calendar came out. And it was like, John Candy, 35 millimeter. I'll be there. So that's good news. But what cracked me up is everyone's like, okay, what are they going to play? That's like that's like the day before Thanksgiving, which canonically in the movie, that's where it is. I mean, he's trying to get home by Thanksgiving.
true.
So you're watching it kind of in real time.
Yeah.
Real time.
You're watching
Real-time candy.
Steve Martin trying to get home as it happens.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, well, what are they going to play over Thanksgiving weekend? Like, are they going to keep playing that or what are they going to play? And they announced Oppenheimer. It's like, what? And they're like, yeah, we got 35 millimeter prints. They're going to play it in this little theater.
Man, that's
But,
sick.
yeah, they're just like, no, they gave us approval and we're just going to show. So this little theater that shows, Mario Brothers, the movie and
Gummo.
and little
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah, fuck it. We're going to play Oppenheimer all weekend. It was like, oh, okay.
That's cool.
That kind of surprised me.
Haven't been
anyway.
there in a bit.
I'm going to have to go.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
I'm
Nah,
cold.
you guys will stick around.
So,
It's we got the
I don't
air
know
on.
if you
It's
want to.
freezing in here.
Well, you're in a tank top.
But I know I didn't dress accordingly. I got to leave now.
It's fucking freezing.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We're gonna try. Let's try next time. Maybe.
Okay.
We tried taking calls a few weeks back. We don't quite have that totally fixed right now because we kind of got thrown a curveball with that we're streaming on multiple platforms now.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to juggle too many plates. Johnny's got enough going on.
I'm
got
so
enough
glad
going
that
on.
worked, Johnny.
But-
Thank you for setting that up.
Johnny, thank you.
Yeah,
but
thank
maybe
you.
next time we can try, see if we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time, I'm game.
Cool.
Yeah. So we'll give that a shot. Also, we might have a special guest next week. Stay tuned. We might have a special guest,
Cool.
but I don't know. We're going to verify. And if we
We're
are,
gonna
we're going to
verify.
tweet that out.
Okay.
And check out our store. We still have our Halloween stuff in. Kevin will send it out
Yes,
to you ASAP.
I'm sending out
You'll
right
have
now.
it before Halloween if you order it now.
Yep.
So get it now.
Unless you live in like
yeah.
Da Nang or
if you live in
something.
Da
Like,
Nang,
it might
I can't
be-
guarantee it. But if
Yeah.
you live in
Houston?
or
Charleston?
Ohio, you got a good shot.
Yeah.
So,
Why so generic? Ohio's like just a whole state.
okay.
I was going cities and you went a whole state.
If you live in Cedar Point, Ohio,
There, thank you.
There we go.
you're gonna be fine.
Gonna get it.
And you, after the roller coaster, put on this and give this a spin.
All right.
All right,
Enough
everyone.
horse shit.
We'll see you later.
See ya.
Stay tuned for more. Good night.
Of what?
Throughout the week.
Oh, good
PPS,
night.
a special PPS on Monday.
I think we're
Nice.
doing another special stream too. We'll talk about it. We'll keep
We'll
an eye
see.
on our Twitter.
We'll see.
Okay. Okay.
Fade us out. Fade us out. Fade us out.
What?
Ooh.
Fade us up?
Now that Jesus is on set.
What is the point of this?